Narcissists hate strong people. Here's what they'll do when they see one. You've probably had the pleasure, if you can call it that, of running into a narcissist at some point in your life. Maybe it was a boss, a colleague, or even someone close to you. And you know what? The one thing a narcissist can't stand. Strong people. Oh, they'll pretend they like strong, independent folks, but deep down, they can't handle it. It's like watching a cockroach scurry for cover when the lights come on. They panic. They go on the offensive. Why? Because strength in others is the biggest threat to a narcissist's fragile ego. They rely on manipulation and control to feel superior, and the last thing they want is someone who sees through their game. If you're strong, if you're confident, you're a target. The moment they sense that kind of strength in you, the mask slips, and the real game begins. But here's the thing, you can spot these moves a mile away, and once you see them for what they really are, you can take the upper hand. So, if you've ever wondered why a narcissist reacts the way they do when you show confidence, here's the dirty truth. When a narcissist sees you as being too strong, they'll do this. 1. When a narcissist sees you as being too strong, they'll do this. Listen up. Here's the deal. When a narcissist sees you as being strong, they freak out. Not in the way you might think. They don't just throw a tantrum. No, they go into panic mode. That unshakable confidence you walk around with, it's a direct threat to their illusion of control. It's like a light shining into their dark little corner of the world, and they can't handle it. Why? Because the narcissist thrives on control, and the second they catch wind that you're not susceptible to their mind games, oh, they're in trouble. See, narcissists need you to need them. They need you to doubt yourself, question your worth, so they can swoop in and help you, all while making themselves look like the hero. But strength, real, raw strength, that challenges everything they stand for. It's like standing tall in front of a bully who realizes they can't make you bend. They'll try to tear you down, make you feel small, break that confidence until you doubt every move you make. Here's the thing, though. They can't break what's unshakable. So the more they push, the more they reveal who they really are. A scared, insecure soul hiding behind a mask of arrogance. 2. A narcissist survives on one thing: control. Let me tell you something you probably already know. A narcissist lives and breathes control It's their oxygen. They can't function without it. They're like puppeteers, pulling the strings behind the scenes, always working to keep people in line, always ensuring they're the ones with the upper hand. You're just a pawn in their twisted little game. The moment you stop playing by their rules, their world begins to crumble. You stop needing them, stop looking to them for validation. That's when their whole act falls apart. Like a magician whose trick has been exposed, they're left scrambling to regain what they lost. They have to control the narrative. They need to control the people around them so they can maintain that fake, fragile sense of superiority. So, if you show strength, confidence, or, God forbid, independence, you've just thrown a wrench into their whole operation. They can't stand it. They need you to be weak, to be dependent, so they can continue pulling the strings. And when they realize they can't control you, their desperate attempts to do so will only make them look more pathetic. They become less of a puppet master and more of a spoiled child throwing a tantrum. 3. The narcissist tests the waters with little jabs wrapped in fake concern. Here's the thing about narcissists: they're slay. They don't come out swinging. Oh no, they're too clever for that. They know better than to reveal their cards too early. Instead, they start with these tiny little jabs. At first, it seems like they're just being helpful or concerned. But trust me, that's not what's happening. They're just trying to find the cracks in your armor. They'll test you with something like, "Are you sure you can handle this?" Or, "I just don't want you to fail." But it's a trap. Behind that concern, it's a calculated move to undermine your confidence. It's like trying to get a feel for your boundaries before they push them. These little digs are not about help. They're about control. They want to see if they can plant doubt in your mind. They want you questioning yourself, your abilities, your decisions, your worth. If they can get you second-guessing everything you do, they've won. But you have to see it for what it is. Manipulation. Now, don't be fooled. It's not genuine concern. It's a game. And the moment you spot it for what it is, you've got the upper hand. 4. The narcissist chipping away at your confidence is like a chisel tapping away at stone. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine a sculptor standing in front of a massive block of stone. They're not smashing it with a sledgehammer. No, that'd be too obvious, too crude. Instead, they take a chisel, and with every tap, they remove just a little bit of the stone. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the stone begins to change. That's what the narcissist does to your confidence. They don't go for the big dramatic attack. No, they're much more subtle than that. It's slow, it's gradual. It's a chisel tapping away at you, bit by bit. And the worst part, you don't even realize how much damage they've done until it's too late. One snide remark here, a backhanded compliment there, a little comment about your decisions or your abilities. Before you know it, your confidence has been chipped down to the point where you start questioning everything you used to be sure about. And just like that, their manipulation is complete. The narcissist has you doubting yourself, and they've barely lifted a finger. You don't even see it coming until you've lost a part of yourself. Here's the trick. You don't have to let them do it. Recognize it for what it is. Asterisk slow erosion asterisk. And once you see that, you can stop the chisel before it starts doing real damage. 5. A backhanded compliment is a true masterpiece of manipulation. It's the most masterful form of manipulation you'll ever see. They claim to be praising you, but if you really listen, if you really pay attention, you'll see it for what it is, a cheap shot disguised as kindness. Let's say they tell you, you look great for someone your age, or you've really come a long way, considering where you started. On the surface, it's a compliment, right? But underneath, it's a subtle little dig. It's saying, you're only impressive because you've managed to defy the odds. They make it seem like they're giving you credit, but in reality, they're reminding you of how far you've come from the bottom, or worse, how much you still need to improve. And the best part? It's so sneaky. You almost feel bad for calling them out on it. It's like they've done something nice, so how can you argue? But the real agenda is clear. They want to knock you off balance, make you question yourself without you even realizing it. The narcissist knows exactly what they're doing. They'll shower you with these compliments until you're left wondering, is this really a compliment, or am I just the butt of some cruel joke? 6. Gaslighting, the crown jewel of their arsenal. Listen closely, because this is where the narcissist really gets dangerous. Gaslighting is the crown jewel in their arsenal of manipulation. It's a weapon of mass destruction. It's like they're playing mental chess, moving the pieces around in your head until you have no idea what's real anymore. Imagine this, they say something, and you know what they said. You're sure of it, you're certain. But then, they turn around and tell you, I never said that. Suddenly, it's your memory that's broken. They'll twist the truth, change the narrative, make you doubt what you've seen with your own eyes, heard with your own ears. And the worst part, you start questioning yourself. Did I hear that wrong? Did I see that wrong? This is what they want. They want you to lose touch with reality. Because when they control how you see the world, they control you. Gaslighting is about erasing your perception of reality. And once they've done that, they've got you. They'll twist your thoughts, your feelings, and eventually your identity. And by the time you realize what's happening, you're too far gone to even trust yourself. They've won. 7. When subtle manipulation doesn't work, the narcissist escalates to outright attacks. Here's the thing. When the narcissist's subtle manipulations don't cut it, when their backhanded compliments and gaslighting don't make you bend, they'll go for the big guns. They'll start with outright attacks. They'll no longer hide behind the veil of kindness or concern. Oh no, they'll come straight at you. They'll tear down your self-esteem with no mercy. They'll attack your character, your abilities, and even your appearance. Anything to make you feel like you're not enough. They'll tell you that you're weak, that you're incapable, that you'll never measure up to others. And let me tell you, this isn't just to hurt your feelings. This is about regaining control. They can't stand the thought of you being strong, independent, or self-assured. So, when they can't manipulate you anymore, they go for the jugular. They try to break you down in the most painful, personal ways they can think of. But here's the cold, hard truth. They're only doing this because they've already lost the battle. They're out of tricks. They're desperate. You've already shaken their control. So now, it's all about tearing you down in one last futile attempt to break your spirit. Don't let them. Recognize it for what it is, a sign of weakness on their part. The more they attack, the more it proves they're losing. Keep standing tall, because the real power lies in your ability to stay strong when they try to make you crumble. 8. The narcissist's tactic shifts to playing the victim, rewriting the story entirely. Now, here's where the narcissist really shows their hand. They play the victim. I know, they're good at it. Where they can't break you down with their little mind games, their subtle manipulations, or their outright attacks, they shift to tactics. Suddenly, you're the bad guy. That's right. The moment they realize they can't control you, or make you doubt yourself, they start rewriting the story. They become the wounded soul, the misunderstood martyr. They'll twist everything you've said or done, spin it until it's a complete fabrication, and suddenly, you're the villain. Imagine this. You stand your ground, you call them out, and next thing you know, they're crying to everyone about how mean you've been, how unfair you're being, how you are the one causing all the problems. It's a complete 180-degree shift from the truth. They'll make you feel like the one who's been cruel, and they'll manipulate others into believing it too. And guess what? It works. They've reversed the narrative. They've made you feel guilty for standing up for yourself. They've twisted reality so well that you start questioning whether you've done something wrong. But here's the truth you need to hold on to. They're not the victim you are. Don't fall for the trap. Their victim act is just another form of manipulation. And if you know it's coming, you can shut it down before they even get started. 9. A narcissist's worst nightmare is not losing control of you, but losing control of the way you see yourself. Let me leave you with a real kicker. A narcissist's worst nightmare isn't losing control over you. No, it's losing control over how you see yourself. They don't just want to control you, they want to control the story you tell yourself. They want to own your perception of your own worth. That's their power. If they can make you believe that you're not enough, that you're weak, that you can't trust your own instincts or decisions, then they've won. But the second they realize they can't manipulate your perception anymore, that's when things get dangerous for them. That's when they start to panic. Because see, without their ability to distort how you see yourself, their control over you crumbles. And when you know your worth, when you really know who you are, they're powerless. You become an unstoppable force. And that's exactly why they work so hard to manipulate you. They need to keep you questioning, doubting, second-guessing. Because if you ever stop, if you ever realize that you don't need their validation, their approval, their opinion of you, game over. So remember this, your strength, your ability to see yourself for who you truly are, terrifies them. And that's exactly why they'll go to any length to try to destroy it. But if you hold firm, if you trust yourself, you'll be free. So here's the bottom line. Narcissists can't stand strong people. They need to control the narrative, manipulate your confidence, and bend your perception of yourself to feed their fragile egos. From little jabs wrapped in fake concern to gaslighting you into doubting reality, their game is always the same. Control, tear down, and rewrite the story. When that doesn't work, they'll escalate to outright attacks or play the victim. But the real thing they fear, losing control over how you see yourself. So, don't let them chip away at your confidence. Don't let their twisted tactics make you doubt your worth. You're stronger than that. And once you realize that, once you earn your power, you'll become untouchable. Remember, the moment you stop playing their game, they lose. You win. If this video helped you see the Narcissist playbook for what it is, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more unfiltered truths. Don't forget to check out our other videos. There's a lot more where this came from. Stay strong, stay confident, and never let anyone rewrite your story.